Our first case tonight is the smash and grab raid on a jeweller's shop in a busy shopping street in the centre of Middlesbrough. People from the shop next door ran out and courageously tried to stop the robbers getting away, but one of them was injured as a robber wielded a pickaxe handle. £26,000 worth of exclusive jewellery was stolen. Our reconstruction begins in Middlesbrough a month ago on the day the robbery took place. Middlesbrough is a large industrial town right on the River Tees. Having had the highest unemployment figures in the country less than 2 years ago, there are now clear signs of an economic revival there. It's famous for its transporter bridge, just a few miles from the town centre. At 9:30 on the morning of Thursday the 9th of February, staff at Freeman's Jewellers in Linthorpe Road were preparing the shop window before opening as usual. Freeman's is a family business, selling only exclusive top-of-the-market jewellery and silverware.
We should ring Gareth and see whether we can get a stone for it.
Sometime after 9:20 that morning, and less than a mile away from Freeman's, 2 cars were stolen. A light blue Ford Sierra disappeared from a public car park behind the Trooper pub in Wilton Street. And just round the corner, a red Ford Escort was taken from Southfield Lane, near Teesside Polytechnic. Just before midday, a witness saw that red Escort driving past the Dorman Museum in Park Road South. The car turned into Linthorpe Road, jumping a set of red traffic lights. 10 minutes later...
Stop! Get back! Back! Get back! Away!
A passing taxi driver saw the end of the robbery and decided to give chase. Further down Linthorpe Road, a woman narrowly missed being injured as she and her friend were crossing the street.
I went straight down to the end, which is Prince's Road. I looked right, left, couldn't see any sign of them. So I went back out onto Linthorpe Road, round the block, back in through Clifton Street, and stopped at the top end of Pelham Street. I'd noticed the back alley as I came down. I wondered whether they were in there. Looked down it, saw the car, and went straight back out for the police.
The robbers had left behind a radio receiver tuned to a police frequency. Just after midday, local witnesses remember seeing a light blue Sierra drive at speed into some private garages off Lansdowne Road, a mile and a half away. One of the 2 men who got out was carrying a black bag. The 2 stood on the corner for a moment, apparently debating something, and then went back to the Sierra. When they finally emerged from the garages again, there was a white plastic bag as well as the black one. Both men walked off down Lansdowne Road. Well, Detective Sergeant Strange is in charge of this case. It all happened in broad daylight in a busy place, and witnesses have given us a good description of the driver of the car during the robbery. How is he described? Here's a video of it.
The driver is described between 26 and 28 years of age. He has fair hair, which is short at the sides and wavy on the top, but not curly. He's very pale in complexion.
Right. Now, also, several people saw the 2 men leaving the Sierra at the end of the robbery around midday. What descriptions have you got of those?
Yes. Both males are described as being about 23 years of age. Both are medium build. One has fair hair. He's wearing a light grey pullover with a black and grey diamond motif on the front. The other has got short black hair. He was wearing black tracksuit bottoms with a green vertical stripe and a black top like a tracksuit top.
No, quite distinctive clothes. Now, the red Escort was left in an alleyway behind the Quick Save car park, and at least one of the men probably escaped through a hole in the fence there, because one of the rings that was stolen was dropped right by the fence and found. And the jewellery that was stolen is quite distinctive, in fact, isn't it?
Yes,
Very recognisable.
Yes, in total there's 41 diamond rings stolen. They come to a value in excess of £26,000. I would like information from anybody who knows or who has information relating to these rings and knows their whereabouts now.
Right. Now, what do you need to know about the cars which were seen just on that morning?
The cars were stolen between 9:20 that day and 12 noon. The Escort was stolen from Southfield Lane, Middlesbrough, behind the Southfield pub. The Ford Sierra was stolen from Wilton Street car park behind the Trooper. I would like information from anybody who saw these vehicles being stolen, and in addition I would like information from people who saw the thieves enter the Ford Sierra after the robbery.
Right, and just to stress that the cars now have been returned to their rightful owners, so anything since February the 9th, please don't let us know. Only tell us if you saw them between 9:40 and midday on February the 9th. Now, this is the radio scanner that they left behind. What do you need to know about that?
Yes, the scanner is sold by Tandy. We know it didn't come into this country until the 3rd or 4th of November last year. I would like information. I'd like the person who bought this scanner to contact us.
Right.
Or I would like information as to where and when this scanner was bought.
Right. We know they're sold by Tandy. What we don't want to know is where that particular one came from and who bought it. Thank you very much. If you know anything at all that might help the police in this case, you can ring us now in the studio on 01811 8055 or ring Middlesbrough Police Station direct on 0642 300 200. That's 0642, the code for Middlesbrough, 300